mathematicians, it's Justin again. After the success of our neighborhood bake sale, we've decided to take Mia's Measure and Mix Bakery on the road. What do you think of our new food truck? Yeah, it still needs a few things, like a new windshield and a new shelf where customers can pick up their orders. What will we need to measure to get a windshield that's a perfect fit? Probably the length of each side. And the truck definitely needs a new coat of paint. Paint is sold in quarts, pints, and cups, with each volume covering a specific area. So how can we figure out how much we'll need? I'm sure we're going to use all our measuring skills to help get this food truck ready for the road. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to choose the right tools and units of measurement to help solve problems like these. Have your guided notes ready, and let's roll out. First, we need to find a windshield replacement. We'll need to measure the length of each side around the frame to find one that's a perfect fit. This is a pretty big food truck, so should we use a yardstick or a tape measure? A yardstick is only 3 feet long, or 36 inches. I think we need the tape measure for this one. We'll line 0 up with one end to read the measurement on the other end. Exactly 96 inches. Then the right side is 48 inches. The left side is also 48 inches, and the top of the windshield is the same as the bottom, 96 inches. So, which windshield will fit? These windshields are measured in feet. We need to convert some measurements, mathematicians. Remember, there are 12 inches in 1 foot, and we're going from inches to feet. Should we multiply by 12 or divide by 12? When going from a smaller unit of measurement to a bigger unit, we need to divide. So pause here to convert 48 inches and 96 inches into feet. Dividing 48 by 12 equals 4 feet, and dividing 96 by 12 equals 8 feet. Looking for a windshield that is 4 feet by 8 feet. None of the windshields match those measurements. But there's an option to put in the measurements and perimeter, and they can custom make us one. Cool. We already know all the side lengths, so pause here to figure out the perimeter of the windshield in feet. Adding the side lengths equals a perimeter of 24 feet. And order sent. Awesome. That should be here soon. But while we wait, I think our truck could use a fresh coat of paint. Paint comes in units of volume, and each size covers a different area. We need to make sure we buy the right amount. So 1 cup of paint will be enough to cover 20 square feet. 1 pint will cover 40 square feet, and 1 quart covers 80 square feet. But how can we figure out how many square feet our food truck is? Remember, multiplying the length and width will tell us the amount of space an object's surface takes up. So this side of the truck measures 11 feet long and 7 feet wide. So 11 times 7 equals 77 square feet. So 1 quart should do the trick, right? Wait. If we only buy 1 quart, our food truck will only have paint on one side. We'll need another quart for the other side, and enough paint for the back of the truck. Looks like the back is 7 feet wide and 8 feet long. Pause here to find the area of this part of the food truck. 7 times 8 equals 56 square feet. 1 pint only covers 40 square feet, but 1 pint and 1 cup would be enough. Although, I'd rather have a little extra just to be safe, so I'll buy another quart instead. Windshield, paint. Now let's get a replacement shelf where customers can pick up their orders. The shelf should hang right here outside the order window. Let's measure the old one so we know how long it should be. Pause here to record the length in your guided notes. Looks like it's between 41 and 42 inches. The longer marks help show fourths on our tape measure, which means it's 41 and 3/4 inches long. Fantastic! Our food truck has everything it needs now. On the outside, let's get it loaded up with sweet treats to sell. Mia wants to make treats in the food truck, so let's see if there are any ingredients we're running low on. Pause here to record the ingredients you think we may need more of in your guided notes. Looks like we are low on sugar and chocolate chips, so we'll make sure to pick up more from the store before heading out. Mia's also been keeping track of all the treats in the bakery with this pictograph, and the treats in the food truck with this one. What do you notice about the key? Looks like one cookie shape is equal to 10 treats, and half a cookie shape is 5 treats. So how many cupcakes are in the food truck? 10, 20, 25 cupcakes. And how many cupcakes are in the bakery? Oh wow, 60. Most of this data shows that there are more treats in the bakery compared to the food truck. Which sweet treat doesn't fit that pattern? Looks like there are way more cookies in the food truck than there are in the bakery. We already know they sell well after our neighborhood bake sale, and they take up less space than some of the other treats, so makes sense. Finally, the truck needs fuel. Mia collected some data to show how many gallons of gas the truck needs depending on how far it's going. Based on this data, how many gallons of gas will we need to go on a 50-mile trip? Pause here to analyze the graph and record your thinking in your guided notes. The data shows the truck needs 3 gallons of gas to go 45 miles, 4 gallons of gas to go 60 miles. What would happen if we used 3 gallons to travel 50 miles? We'd run out of fuel before the end of our trip. Filling the truck up with 3.5 or 4 gallons should do the trick for a 50-mile trip. So, what have we learned today, besides the fact that getting a food truck ready means measuring more than just the road ahead? Well, now you know that area and perimeter can be used to figure out how much space is needed and how much material to use. You also know multiplication and division can be used to convert measurements from one unit to another, and that graphs can be used to compare, notice patterns, and answer questions about data. Be sure to complete the practice questions and extension activities that go with this lesson to practice working with measurements and graphs. This is our measurement wrap-up lesson, which means the practice levels will review everything we've learned about measurement and graphing throughout the unit. There is an extension activity to help you reflect on your progress and decide if there are any lessons you'd like to revisit before the unit assessment. Remember, you can review any of the lessons at any time, because in math, as in life, practice makes progress. Mia, the food truck looks beautiful. Let's hit the road. I'll see you next time. Hey.